earlier today, there was a new anime announced called Ishura, and soon as I saw this trailer and I saw the key visuals that were released today, my interest in this anime got high. Because from what I can gather, and this is me looking at this series as completely a newcomer, because I have not read the light novel, read the manga, the original source, so to speak, I don't know what to fully expect. But looking at this series, looking at, like I said, the trailer that came out today, and like the visual department, everything, looking at the synopsis of what it's actually about, my interest is high. I'm excited. I'm excited for this series. So let's dive into this. Let's talk about what is this about and who is working on it, etc. Let's get all the details that we currently know about. So at this time, at least from what I can gather, there is not a lot of information on exactly who is animating it. I could be wrong there. If anyone has any more information to share on this, please do so. But there is no information on what studio is doing it. We know that KADOKAWA is on the project. That is one big thing that we can definitely pull away, because, you know, KADOKAWA right here. So yeah, that is one big thing. But anyways, the point is that this series, Ishura, here is the brief synopsis I want to read for you, and let's see if this kind of interests you in any way. In a world where the Demon King has died, a host of demigods capable of felling him have inherited the world. A master fencer who can figure out how to take out their opponents with a single glance, so swift they can break the sound barrier. A wyvern rogue who fights with 3 legendary weapons at once. An all-powerful wizard who can speak thoughts into being. An angelic assassin who deals instant death, eager to obtain the title of true hero. These champions each pursue challenges against formidable foes and spark conflicts among themselves. The battle to determine the mightiest of the mighty begins. So basically, from what I gather from that synopsis to what this trailer is, like, you can really see that this trailer, you know, introduces a lot of the characters. Like, we get to see a lot of visuals introducing them, like, the just basically introduction after introduction. I think this is, you know, fair. This is a good trailer to really show who's going to be participating in this, etc., to kind of see what it's really going to be about. Because from my general understanding, it seems like this is going to be a battle royale type of, you know, anime. And that's pretty exciting, because from what I gather is that thanks to the Demon King being dead, there's a power gap, a shift. It's the world progressing onward after the Demon King is already dead, and what necessarily happens when the Demon King is already dead? Does the world just have a forever peace? Does it go back to chaos eventually? There's a lot of things to really wonder about, and I think this topic is one of the most unexplored areas in this type of genre of anime. And hear me out, okay? There is one series in particular that comes to mind when I think about this, like life after the Demon King. Freerun. If anyone knows Freerun, Journey's End, that is also getting an anime this year. It's a series that's about, you know, the journey of an elf after the Demon King has been defeated, and just this tranquil life, basically, of millennia passing afterwards, and just seeing how the world kind of evolves and changes with this long-lasting elf that basically doesn't age. Very interesting premise, and I think that, like I said, it's a very unexplored area of storytelling, because most of the time when you think about these type of shows, like fantasy shows, reincarnated otherworld shows, etc., it's about, oh, the quest is to take down the Demon King. We see the start of the hero's journey, you know, typical stuff, the typical RPG story, so to speak. But the fact that the story or the journey is technically over, and when you see the broken, torn world trying to pick up the pieces and fix maybe what has been destroyed, you know, I think this is very fascinating. It kind of mixes like a post-apocalyptic with a just ending of a story type thing. You know, just everything that's happened, you know, what will happen afterwards. What is the epilogue to the world, so to speak. And I think that, like I said, it's fascinating. And so as soon as I read that, I was like, okay, this series potentially could be a banger. Now, there is one thing I do want to point out. When I was watching this PV trailer, there is some usage of CGI. That is something I'm not going to act like I did not see. It's not going to be something I want to shy away and not mention. I'm going to legitimately be honest when I saw it. Now, do I think that the CGI is bad? No, I don't. In movement, when I was watching, it didn't look bad. But the fact that we saw CGI already, especially in a PV, that's supposed to obviously hype people up, that's a little bit concerning, I will admit. That is a little bit concerning on the fact that we're already seeing CGI in a PV that announces the anime. That is the one thing I do want to mention. But besides that, I do think that in terms of atmosphere that the trailer gives off, it does give this atmosphere of like, you know, chaos is picking up again, and no matter if the great threat against humanity is defeated, there will always be something that takes its place. That's basically what this show is kind of representing. I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited. I would normally pick up the light novel, but obviously I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to actually see the anime for myself. And so yeah, I got my eye on this. Like I said, the key visual kind of drew me in. As soon as I saw it, I was honestly fascinated by this show. I was like, yo, this key visual looks really good. I like the way the background, the colors, and all that. It looks like a fun show. Like a very fun anime. Like my words right here. This looks like a fun anime. That's literally my thoughts on this. So, I kind of wanted to shout out this show, kind of talk about it, because I felt like this might interest a lot of people to keep their eyes out on. I mean, obviously, for this announcement to happen, we're probably going to get this to air sometime this year. So, that is something also to keep in mind with this. So, yeah, I'm legitimately excited. I'm excited to see when this anime airs. So when more information comes out, we know more about it, etc., I will let you all know. But I guess I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it and you're also as excited for this anime as I am, then do leave me a like down below. But with that, be safe, stay healthy, Chibi out.